Hey, what's up guys? This is Brad with Spite Fitness, and I'm hoping I can do a little bit better job about recording today than I have been. I've been really lazy about my recording, and I can see a hair, one of my kids' hairs. I've been really lazy about recording lately. There's been a number of sessions that have actually been really great sessions, and then we get like halfway through it and I realize that I have missed a lot of what would have been good to kind of demonstrate and show all of you guys, you know, the great session. So I want to try to record today. In starting that, as maybe you can see over here in the corner, I had this idea, right? And honestly, it was like from seeing other people's gyms, you know, because you see what other people do and you think it's cool and you want to try to emulate it. Like Brendan Campbell Diamond, he's got an amazing basement gym. He was in the garage for a little while, but he's got an amazing basement gym. So his rig and his setup is awesome. But really, his whole layout is super awesome. Obviously he's got a lot more space and stuff like that than I do, but like originally it was watching him that gave me the idea for having a TV. So I've gone and I had a TV that I don't really use that much, so I got it up in the corner now, and then I've got it hooked to that. I've got a little JBL Extreme 2 speaker there, so I've got the TV auxed into that, so I can just get it super loud in here while watching like music videos. It's something that I've never done before, so I'm really excited about that, because it's just kind of like an advancement in the whole, you know, gym. And then in order to do so, the network signal for, you know, my internet is not that strong, so I actually got this wireless router to act as a repeater for the signal in the house, to be able to extend a better signal out here. So like, I'm super proud of it. There's some nerdy stuff on the backside of this that it would be kind of transparent to most people. But it all started with this kernel of an idea, and I was able to kind of start stringing some things together and then just kind of made it happen. So really excited about that. And then I went up there and I hung on that today and got into a stud. And I'm not a super Mr. Fix-It kind of guy. So like, that for me was cool. I'm excited about that and very proud of myself. So kudos to me. I know that there are lots of you out there who are much handier than I am, who would put me to shame. But we all have our strong points, don't we? At any rate, so the workout today, getting to the point. Olive should be joining us. Seth should be joining us. You've met Seth once before. He decided to hire me on as his trainer. So I am now coaching Seth and Olive and my friend Nat. So everyone will be here actually shortly, and we'll start getting into it. Today is going to be a max effort upper day. So it's going to be a max effort bench. Between you and me, I haven't decided yet. As of recording this right now, I haven't decided yet. But we're going to start with the winning warm-up. And the winning warm-up is going to be a dumbbell lateral. It's going to be a banded row. And you'll see how I set that up. We're going to do a dumbbell incline press. And then we're going to do a banded dumbbell bench. And you'll see how I set that up as well. We'll run through that winning warm-up, 25 reps of each of those, 4 sets of the 25 repetitions for 100 total reps per movement. And then we're gonna get into that max upper, whatever I decide that is, in the next few minutes. So, yeah. So, hey, you know, if you think having a TV in your garage gym is cool, then give this video a thumbs up, because I am like, I know it seems like such a small thing, but I'm like so proud of myself. I'm like very excited about this, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I'm like that excited. I think it's really cool. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for everyone to arrive and decide what we're gonna do. And I will see you guys in just a few minutes when we start. Thanks for checking the video out. See you in a minute. All right, so Seth's here, Nat's back, Olive is being a punk ass, and not joining, so she's on her own. So we're gonna run through DB lateral, band row, DB incline press, and then banded DB bench. You'll see what that is here as we go. And then the movement for today is gonna be a heavy triple reverse band bench. So we're gonna get started. First thing is dumbbell lateral for 25. So dumbbell lateral raise is just this. All right, now I go to band row, which is, I have this set up. So my thick grip. Okay. Now I do my incline press. This is exactly how it sounds. And then I'm gonna do my banded dumbbell bench, which is gonna be band just like this. So it helps if you put the band up behind the neck like this and then down the shoulders so it won't move around. I've got my dumbbells again. And that's the first iteration of today's winning warm-up. We'll do that 4 total times, and then we're gonna get into reverse band bench. Let's do it. Look at all that body English. Look at all that body English.
Fuck you.
Where are you rowing to, Nat?
To your face.
Where are you flying off to?
I'm going home.
Boulder, Shoulderado, baby. Over here, look at that. Building them boulder shoulders. That's what we do. Okay, so got through the wedding warm-up. Again, just to recap, the DB lateral band row incline press with dumbbells and then a banded dumbbell bench rather. And then now we're moving into the main portion of the day, which is gonna be for us today a reverse band bench. Your setup may vary depending on how you wanna do it. In this instance here, I just have band pegs and I have the green band. And the way I have it set up is there is no band tension at the top. And then of course, as we come down, we'll get some band tension. So I imagine at the bottom of it, we can try to sort of figure it out. But honestly, you're not getting much more than 45 pounds of support. So I would imagine that wherever our various bench maxes are, we're only going to get maybe 45 pounds of support from the bands. So you get a little bit of support at the bottom, right? So there's some support from the bottom. You can see that spring, but it's not a lot of support, and it'll deload at the top. So it'll help us hopefully create that drive and power out of the bottom. And then it'll overemphasize that lockout portion of it because there'll be no band support whatsoever. So, moving into it. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Good, good, good. There you go. Good job. Good. Big breath. Good. All the legs. Legs. Good. Drive. Hey boy, come on.
I'm gonna drive.
Hey boy. Good. I'd say. All right, guys, that's it. That's the video. I want to close it down. We're done. We got some Netflix going on in the background, and then we got the dogs out here. So just gonna want to wrap things down and round out this video. It was good. Olive didn't show up. Olive. At any rate, it was good. So what I'm really excited about is there's 3 of us here, and the 3 of us jammed through the whole workout. So we went with that winning warm-up that I've already talked about. All of us went through 4 iterations of that. And then we got in and started doing the reverse band bench. And really we just kind of started with the lighter weight with Nat, and then kind of started moving up. So Nat tapped out pretty well. Got up to, we had 135, 45, 55, 155 for the 3 for you, which is really, really good. And then with Seth, I think we got up to 305, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look back at the video to be for sure. And then for me, we got up to 55.
We got to 25s and the 5s.
25s and the 5s.
That's a lot of math.
That's 65, so 465 Not bad. I don't think my best benching ever. But I'm just kind of starting to get back into the swing of things after having a series of weeks that were really less than optimal. So I'm really not displeased with where I'm at. I gotta try to get my sleeping back on point, and I gotta try to get my eating back on point. But enough of kind of where I'm at. What I'm more interested in is what you guys think. How do you feel about these workouts? The winning warm up and getting that packaged, and then being able to move quickly into the.
I'm actually enjoying them a lot.
Okay.
Specifically because 155, that's a huge bump from what my max used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I had the assistance of the bands, like the bands aren't really helping me pushing it up.
Not at the top, they're not. So it's really the nice thing with the bands is they kind of help you create that pop.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can kind of ingrain that into our movement and really explode out of the bottom.
Which I feel like that was my issue.
Yeah. So we're working with some of those refinement of the movement for you still yet, but yeah, and then for you too, yeah. What did you think about this is now the third or so iteration of like doing this type of workout? What do you think of it so far?
I think the volume in the beginning is real good. Get that nice pump going, and then we can do our heavy lifts without getting too sore to mess up workouts later on in the week.
Yeah, so I like how targeted it is. I like the fact that we get after what it is we're after. So going in and getting right after those working sets, you're already pretty warm. So it's not like it takes a long time to get yourself to where you need to be in terms of feeling like you're ready to do the damn thing. And then with the winning warm-ups, like they both said, it's really scalable. So if it's not hard enough, you can go faster. And if it's not hard enough, you can bump up the weight a little bit, right? So with those, like for any one of those movements, even a 5-pound jump can make a big difference. Or in some cases, like I think you guys back down on weight, right?
Yeah.
So in some cases, eyes could be bigger than your stomach, so to speak, and then having to come back down because by the time you get around to that fourth iteration, the stress is real.
75 through 100 gets kind of hard.
Yeah.
And the bands are nice too because we can all do the same workout and just step back a little bit farther.
Yeah.
Not to move plates or.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I'm devising things the way that I'm devising things. Is I want to try to make sure there's not a whole lot of interchange between like one lifter to another.
Yeah.
So that allows us to train together in a more integrated fashion. Vice me just giving you kind of like what's on a chalkboard and like you go do your thing and we're all kind of separate and distinct from one another. At any rate, I could probably continue on. If you guys have any specific questions about like what we're doing, why we're doing it, or how we're doing it, go ahead and ask me a question in the comment box below. I'll be sure to respond. And I'd appreciate your feedback if you enjoy these videos, if this is giving you some ideas about maybe how to approach your training. Let me know what you think. I do all this to try to be as helpful for as many people as possible. So hopefully this content is kind of touching base with you guys on some level. That's it. Yeah, like I said, questions, comments, concerns, drop the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond. I appreciate you guys continuing to support the channel with everything that you do. Like, share, subs, the whole 9 yards. I really want to get up to 10K this year. We're into April already.
Yeah.
So I could definitely use all the help I can get. So if this is maybe the second or third video you've checked out and haven't subbed up yet, I'd love to have you join the channel and stick around for a while. At any rate, guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, be able to peel through a pretty significant workout in an hour or less. It's never going to happen if you don't get in and train to spike. You're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.